Is dandadan about to do something that no other anime has done for decades? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce. My name's Will. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, and that there is an awesome plan for your life. Every weeb loves an anime that has action, romance, sick graphics, and a little bit of fan service, even if that fan service spans between 16 to 80-year-olds. That's totally normal, right? Dandadan has hit the anime community so hard that it's caused a bigger stir than when Toto clapped his cheeks doing the boogie woogie. Ugh. And rightfully so. The animation, the use of color, the shot placement, everything about this anime is phenomenal. It's just absolutely enjoyable to watch. And with that said, I think dandadan is about to do something that no anime has been able to accomplish in over 20 years. Outside of the sheer beauty of the animation and the enjoyment of the actual story of dandadan, the voice cast is really top tier as well. I mean, we have Natsuki Hane, who's the Japanese voice actor for Tanjiro Kamado, as Okurun. When we look at the English cast is something else completely. You have AJ Beckles playing Okurun, who played Takemichi in Tokyo Revengers. We also have Abby Trott, who's playing Momo. Abby Trott is most well known for her performance as Nezuko in Demon Slayer. And then here's something that's really interesting. Barbara Goodson is playing Turbo Granny. Barbara Goodson is the voice of Rita Repulsa from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We literally have Rita Repulsa playing Turbo Granny in the English version of dandadan. And so many people are just taken aback at how great the English dub is of dandadan. This isn't to take away from the Japanese dub. This isn't to say that the Japanese dub is anything less than stellar. The Japanese dub is fantastic. But there's just something about the quirkiness, the weird kind of aspects, creepy stuff going on in dandadan that works perfectly with the way AJ Beckles and Abby Trott are voicing the two main characters of the show. Now, the thing that makes this so important is dandadan is doing something very interesting and very, very new with the releases of the episodes. The English dub and the Japanese sub released the same day. This is something that is not common. I remember the days where the English dub wouldn't come out for weeks and weeks and weeks, but we're moving into a point now where we're seeing the English dubs come out so much faster, trailing pretty close behind the Japanese subtitled version of most anime. But now we have dandadan here, where you get to choose as soon as the new episode releases if you want to watch it in English or if you want to watch it in Japanese. And that's something very new and very interesting because it gives fans the option to watch it in their preferred setting. I'm somebody that has always watched Japanese first because I never wanted to wait. I was impatient, I loved the shows, and I wanted to watch it as soon as it came out. And then if I enjoyed the anime a lot, I'd go back and watch it again in English, which I have done with many, many anime. But the interesting thing I'm noticing with dandadan is I'm choosing the English version first because I feel like the English dub fits so stinking well with the actual anime that's my choice. And a lot of people seem to be doing the same thing. And here's where I'm getting with this, my friends. Here's where I'm going with this. Is dandadan about to be one of the first anime that this happens, that the English version is more popular than the Japanese version? The last anime that I personally remember, that was the last time an anime was much better received in English than Japanese, is Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop actually did not do super well in Japanese because there was a bunch of censorship things and it just wasn't resonating very well with the audience. Cowboy Bebop was allowed to be a passion project for the people that worked on it, Steve Bloom, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, and the team that worked on it, and they were allowed a lot more creative freedom on Cowboy Bebop. And basically what happened is it caused Cowboy Bebop to be a massive success. Cowboy Bebop is one of the biggest examples I know of an English dub being infinitely more popular than the Japanese version, and dandadan is kind of making me think of that. Now, time will only tell if that's actually what's going to happen, but this is the first time in a long time that I find myself watching the English dub and the Japanese and wanting to constantly go watch the English version. That it really makes me wonder, combined with the fact that we can now choose on the day of release if you want to watch the new episode in English or Japanese, is dandadan going to be the first anime in 20 plus years where the English version is more popular than the Japanese version? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. That's actually free for you to do that, and it helps the channel a whole lot. And if you like this one, YouTube says you'll like that one next, so go check it out. And like I always say, my friends, find somebody to love and serve today and be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.